I'm Miranda Kirby, and I am the RN class of 2019 at BTC. I chose BTC because I had heard from a couple people, I live up in Springfield, about this little school that offered an RN program and that they were really hard on you. They had high expectations for you, but in the end, it was all worth it. And so that's why I looked into them, and I heard that, you can do your prereqs during your program, so you don't have to have all that finished, and it all was just there for you. So that's why I chose BTC. My first impression of BTC was that it was small. I noticed that everyone kind of knew each other. There was a nice vibe with the staff. I never met any students, but I had met staff. And upstairs, they knew what they were talking about. They had all the answers with financial aid, and I was never left in the dark about any information that I needed to know. Well, I feel like graduating from my RN program will give me a sense of purpose. Since high school, I haven't figured out what I wanted to do. It's taken me a couple of years. And graduating with my RN makes you feel good. It makes you feel like every day when you go to work, you have a reason to go to work. It's not some 9-to-5 job where you're just punching papers. You're helping people every day. Every skill was really nerve-wracking. I had no experience prior to this program. So I think the one that I was most excited to learn was IV certification. That day was really scary because I'd never, ever started an IV. I knew all about it. I knew what what was expected of me. And I'd seen other nurses in clinicals do it, but it just terrified me. But it was the one thing that I wanted to do. And we did it on each other, and it was really fun, and I got it first try. And every time there was an IV after that needed to be, done at clinicals, I was like, let me do it. So that was my favorite one. Well, I work as an aide now on the floor that I received a job offer that I accepted. And it's different than clinicals because I see what I will be doing every day. And it excites me because they do so much for their patients. It's an ICU, so they provide complete and total care. It's all a team effort. And it's so nice to see patients that have been there for weeks. And usually they stick with the same nurse if possible. And you just see that relationship make a relationship. And when they leave, it's actually, yes, it's great for the patient, but it's really sad as a unit because you're gonna miss them because you've watched them get better because they were really sick. So, well, you'd be a good candidate. If you have to be fully committed to this program. It's not one of those situations where you're gonna go to school and be like, I'll go to class, I'll get by. It's not like that. You work every single day, whether you're in class or in clinicals, you're at home. It's every day that you're struggling to make sure that you know what you're doing for your patients and for yourself. You have to have the confidence in yourself to be able to give your patients the confidence in you. So you have to work hard for that day where, I remember reading this in a book and I know what to do. And so they have to be fully committed and they have to have compassion for others because that's what a nurse does. I think, which was unexpected for me, I think it was in El Dorado Springs. One, Miss Bailey is amazing. She works there as an RN when she's not here. And that staff has something, I don't know what it is, but they all work so well together. None of them make us feel like we're an inconvenience to them. They're always willing to let us do whatever, we want to do. And they kind of let us run the ropes a little bit as they supervise us. And I feel like that was the best experience because I felt like an actual nurse because I was doing the full care as Bailey and her team watched. So they had the confidence in us, which made us feel good. Exciting and memorable and encouraging. Well, there's not a dull day. Everyone seems to get along pretty well. We're a pretty good class. Everyone, every day we're having fun. We have a Facebook page that we share funny things on. And it's just, I don't dread coming to school. I would like to thank the staff of BTC, my peers, and my family for helping me through these crazy 2 years. Yeah.